everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout that I got done at the crop back in June. I brought 20 page kits with me. I got 11 done. This layout, before I forget, took me 20 minutes. So I was trying to, if I did it times 4, it was literally a 5-minute video. So I did it times 2 and I'm going to try and cut some things away, but there's not much time that I stop, and then that's probably why it took me 20 minutes. I'm sorry that the entire layout is not in frame. It's really hard to film when you're not in your space and you're trying to see if everything's in, but you get the gist of it. So I have two photos. I have one that is 4x4 and the other one is 4x6. I matted both photos with some craft cardstock. And then I have a few pieces from 49 and Market. I have a frame. I have this duck and a little tag. And my goodness, the picture of those mountains, it's just gorgeous. So we went, if you're new to my channel, we went on a cross Canada trip back in 2022. And actually, 2 years ago, today we would be like on our first full day. You know what I mean? Like we would have left yesterday, but we would have completed our first 48 or 24 hours on the trip. How time flies, 2 years, poof, gone. But this is where these photos and these albums bring me so much joy. Yesterday I spent probably, an hour with the Clean With Me video, and I'm at the part where I'm cleaning my desk and my second desk, and I probably have, I don't know, 500 layouts laying there. I went through about 100 of them yesterday and divided them. I found a place where I can put all those layouts, which I'm going to finish next week. This week was kind of like preparing for it. I got a stack done because I had a stack on my chair too. So at least now my chair is clean and the top is clean. So the video is on my channel if you want to go check it out. But all that to say is I was going through those layouts and it was just like, oh yeah, that was so much fun. And this, I love this. And oh, I forgot about that. And that's what I love about the layouts that we make. So that first cluster, if you will, it's with that frame, and I'm not going to put anything else in there. It's just going to stay like that. And that's my title. It says Time with Nature, and I kind of sped up this part because I was totally out of frame, but I'm just putting a bunch of embellishments, and you'll see them in the photos at the end. It's basically I had a doily and mushrooms and a film reel. I had some stuff from 49 and Market, which kind of had like a leafy thing with a bow and an owl. And that is going to complete that little cluster right there. Now I'm going through some of our own digital files. And if you didn't know, my son and I, we have digital files, and we did like single digital files, which is like your viewfinders, your 1.5-inch circles, the mushrooms, the butterflies. Those are all still available. And now we're starting to do collections. So the one off to the right here that I printed on sticker sheet, this is our camping hiking collection. We have a flower collection, a garden collection, a flutter bugs, so it's all different bugs, and flutter birds is now available. So go check that out. And if you've never purchased anything from our shop, if you type in the code FRESH, you can get everything in your cart at 50% off, and it's good for a one-time use. Now I'm noticing that it wasn't a 4x4 and a 4x6. It's two 4x6s, and one is horizontal and one is vertical. And the one at the bottom of the page, I wanted to put that there. As beautiful as those mountains were, on the way there, we took a different route than on the way back. And on the way there, I said to Dave, we are not coming home this way. This was way too scary. It was like, it'd be you with your travel trailer, which the winds are super, super, like a lot of wind because you're, on top of a mountain or whatever. And then you would just have that guardrail, and then it would be like you know, nothing but air. And I'm like, and sometimes they were working on the road and you literally go over like grates. So you could see like all the way. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. We cannot come home this way. And we shouldn't have gone that way. But anyway, the other way home was much, much better. And it was a much enjoyable ride. And, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have the story to tell now. So, everything, as long as at the end of it, if you're safe, that's all that matters. So I know I want to make a third cluster. So I have one with that frame. I have one where my journaling is going to be. And then I want to put another one. And I think I'm going to put it on top of that mountain. I have a half a doily that's also from our collection. I have I don't know if that's a 2-inch circle or 1.5-inch circle. I'll be able to tell once I put it down. That's a no, that's a 2-inch circle. And I always cut them in half. You get double the use. And then this is from our camping hiking collection, the little bear. Because one thing that I did love when we were traveling out west like that, you just never knew what wildlife you were going to see. And it was so fun. Like, out here, if you see some cars on the side of the road, it's like, oh, they must have wanted to make a phone call or something. Or there you see a car on the side of the road, you're like, what are they seeing? Which, by the way, funny story, that did happen to us. Someone had pulled over to just make a phone call, and then we're pull up behind them, and we're looking and we're looking, and then I see her with her head, holding a phone. I'm like, oh, she's on the phone. So when we went by, we kind of waved, and she was laughing because she knew that's what we had done. We kind of pulled up behind her to see, what she had seen, but she was just making a phone call. And I don't mind scrapping the same photos over and over again because, as you know, when I get a ton done, I also put the day on the back of these picture, like what day that was, because at some point I want to make an album for Mason, and I want to put pictures from day 1 to day 44. So he'll have it all in one album, what we did from day 1 to day 44. And the first page I want to do sort of like a writing one where I put, day 1 we were here, day 2 we were there, and have that all for him. Because he expressed to me not too long ago, he said, Mammy, we got to keep talking about it because I'm afraid to start forgetting stuff. So this is where these albums and these layouts are going to help keep the memories alive. But that's it. That is going to complete this layout. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.